Hello, my name is Erika, and I think I would make a great addition to the cohort for a happiness sabbatical with Life Alive Café and Down Under School of Yoga. I really want to be part of this amazing opportunity because it would help me to choose self-care, learn body awareness, generate really lasting habits tailored just for me, increasing my self-reliance, delay dementia, and be creative again. I think a lot of middle-aged women can relate to my struggles. Here's my story. I have a hijacker part in my internal system. Have you ever known something you're about to do is bad for you, but you do it anyway? You might have a hijacker part too. Sometimes the hijack is no big deal. We muddle through. We make do. No one's perfect. My hijacker part is killing my well-being and robbing me of having a whole self. Here's my conundrum. My chronic insomnia allows me to sleep only 4 or 5 hours per night. I lose my appetite when I get stressed out, skipping meals or eating way too late at night. Not eating and sleeping enough exhausts me, and I don't get enough exercise. And not exercising enough makes me want to stay in bed and contributes to my sleeping poorly. So does all the Netflix I watch to escape whatever feelings I don't want to feel when I get into a particularly nasty bout of this stress-triggered and stress-inducing cycle. The mechanism sends in my hijacker part, who loves to keep this cycle going. Research reveals 3 of the most important factors for warding off Alzheimer's are, you guessed it, constant exercise, quality sleep, and a healthy diet. I would use a happiness sabbatical to slow things way down, moment by moment, and really take on my hijacker part. I can't afford to muddle anymore. Paying attention during my happiness sabbatical will help me forge and know and taste and want and savor and choose self-care. Expert coaching and new ways of tracking data? I'm all in. Working one-on-one with experts to develop a plan for meeting my wellness objectives will give me guidance, structure, and accountability I need. At the same time, mindful attention to what's happening in my body shifts some authority from the outside inward. The strength to resist the hijacker and make a different choice has to come from within. What wisdom does my own body hold that I have yet to learn from or heed because I do not stop to listen? My hijacker part is in cahoots with my victim part. My victim part is passive and susceptible to overwhelm. For decades, my victim part has gone compliant to my hijacker part, all too happy to complain. She has wanted to be rescued by the wisdom of external forces, parents, partners, therapists, teachers, healers, friends. Always looking to the outside for who and how to be. A happiness sabbatical will allow me to practice listening to my body to help me foster self-reliance and grow up, to be responsible for building and maintaining healthy habits instead of my usual self-defeating ones. It's time for me to step up. Game on. 13 years of being in a weekly mindfulness-based, system-centered therapy group has given me a lot of insight into my thoughts and feelings. My group is a laboratory for learning what it is we do, like my hijacker part, driving my system. A happiness sabbatical will expand my wheelhouse to include exploring and observing how my diet and body movement choices affect me too. I will feel into the positive effects of eating life alive, for example, and analyze the data that I will keep. Learning body awareness will help me to see forks in the road where I'd ordinarily just plow straight ahead. It will help me choose a different path, away from my self-saboteur. Here is why a happiness sabbatical is so important to me right now. At age 79, my mother was recently diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment, a precursor potentially to dementia. She's losing her memory. We are discovering an obscure but promising protocol involving rigorous diet, exercise, and supplements. We hope Mom can delay further cognitive decline or even reverse it. Will my mom forget who we are? Will she forget how to dress or bathe herself? I don't know my genetic makeup, but I do know that at age 52, it's probably just menopause that makes me forget that word at the tip of my tongue. What was the name of the movie that I watched last night? Why did I walk into this room? Again and again and again. Right? The opportunity to be creative in my medium with this self-growth structure lights my fire perhaps more than anything. I started into documentary studies 19 years ago purely for myself because I love personal storytelling. But once it became my job, all I ever make is videos and podcasts for other people. For years, I've wanted to do my own project, but every time I start something, because it features others, subconsciously I fear I'll lose myself in telling their story, and so I lose a taste for it. That's just where I'm at. The Happiness Sabbatical is an incredible solution because although it may be of interest to others and can be good for Life Alive and Down Under's education and marketing, ultimately it still features my personal journey. It facilitates both my nutrition and body movement health, essential for me now, but also it unlocks my creative flow and reframes making media so that I'm finally doing it for me. I'm employed part-time at the same company that I've worked at for the past 9 years, and I freelance to make up the difference. A happiness sabbatical will allow me to hire myself for myself, build myself an audience, and give my memory and the rest of me the best chance I've got for staying well. And that's 5 of the many ways I would benefit from a happiness sabbatical. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll pick me. Check my submission notes to learn more.